go on with the playthrough. And I'm not worried about stealth entirely. I'm going to try my best to be stealthy, but I can't guarantee that it's going to happen. Yeah, stealth. Let's see. What? He didn't hear that? There's somebody over here. Just kill everybody, man. There's no point in keeping anybody alive on this in this area, because there's no chaos system and you don't have semblance. So just kill everybody. Yeah, there's no powers yet. I understand. But I had an original complaint that, you know, you can't run and slide like you can in Dishonored 2. People who played Dishonored 2 know what I'm talking about. I don't remember if it was in Dishonored 1 or not. It's been a while since I played Definitive Edition. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to run and then instantly slide, you know. But as an alternative, I like hit run and then jump and then slide on the way down, which is not as good by any means. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
See the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe...
Alright. You know, originally I hated the voltaic gun, but like once you realize like how it works, the voltaic gun is actually the truth. There's a bone charm nearby. That's another beef I have with the game. I have a lot of beefs with this game. Like, it's hard to, like, you know, talk about the positives, because it's not like the negatives outweigh the positives. It's just I'm not used to Dishonored being so, you know, I don't know. It doesn't feel like the A team made this game, if that makes any sense. It feels like they put a B team on this, which isn't the case, you know. But it also feels a little constricted, like they had time. Like I would have waited like a couple more months, but they probably had like some sort of like deadline or something.
Really
Blast resistant. What a whack fucking bone charm. All right, what is that? It's 4, 5, 1. The first time I tried to do the playthrough, I fucked up, and when it said books, I thought it meant books as in like, you know, booking for like, you know, how many people wanted to bet against Dowd or something like that. It was stupid. And I should have just looked at the books on the shelf, because that's how you open the safe. You gotta look at the books on the shelf and you just get all this fucking money right here. Yep. Yum, 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 yum. You just eat all that money. Get that elixir. Alright. Alright. You gotta do this shit early, or else, you know, or else nothing will happen. But it's best to get all this money and stuff early, because when you come back to this area, it's just a little harder. It's not as stealthy, because the Grand Guard is looking out for you always, because they recognize you like no matter what in this game.
Jeanette Lee owns the place. She can answer your questions.
Old Duff's hawking the new bone charm
Thanks.
tonight. Says it stirs up.
Sometimes, the very first time I did a
Gets the
playthrough,
juices flowing through your veins.
or tried, these motherfuckers see me when I took their whalebones and whatnot, so...
No, no, no. Don't.
You're early. Not much to see right now.
I want to save you, because you were actually kind of polite, I guess. Okay, this part confused me, but it's actually really easy,
Outsiders'
right?
eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough.
I don't know who you are, but stay downstairs unless you want
Trapped like a
trouble.
hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm.
Let's get all this potion and everything. You know, Stealth Gamer BR really made this game look great. Not that the game isn't great, but he really made this game shine. Like, he gave me a couple of ideas. Not like I'm one of the best Dishonored players on YouTube or anything, but he gave me a couple of good ideas for how to play this game. Without him, I wouldn't have known you could make 2 displace markers. Alright, this shit is easy.
Whales for the one who left it. It smells of fat milk, smells of lung, fear. Not right, but soon.
There's the first painting.
Sure, it's good spells and all that, but you may want to rinse that.
I don't remember. Is there another painting on this stage? I think there's 2, maybe 3.
Hello.
Got no idea how to fix it. These half-penny charlatans don't know squat.
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
It was super nice of them to give me agility as a bone charm, though I would have loved to have had it as a power instead of a bone charm. They should have never have put effort into that. I don't know why you can't upgrade stuff and why there isn't like a new game plus. Like, that's where all the griping comes from for me.
Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street.
Supposed to catch the rats to make the liquor if I'm always making the liquor, huh? You ever think about that, Ms. Lee?
Shut up. No, I need that bone charm. Leech cuts really isn't important right now. Some money, because money means a fucking lot in this game. Never unlock this door because shit goes down. Because shit goes down later. I'm trying to think, what's the best way to do this? I still haven't like figured out like a proper method. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
As if things aren't bad enough, now I have to be on the lookout for some.
I'm trying to remember. I think that's all the paintings that are on this stage, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's just the outsider painting. Hook mines are fucking dope. I love hook mines.
These beauties ready for my fighting ring.
Loose the beasts and they savage. Then that moves, friend or foe. Found an old beggar to train him on. Roots ripped him to meat gobbets in a blink.
Good. We want them vicious. Find some more beggars to train them on. But keep a watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. You don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Damn it. Hold on a second. What difficulty is this shit on? Because I put it on custom. They shouldn't be seeing me when I'm leaning.
There was
was...
Is someone there?
someone.
Someone asking for trouble?
Those motherfuckers almost caught me. Hold on, let me see what difficulty this shit is on. Like, I don't mind being seen while I lean, but I just don't like it because Dishonored 2 or Dishonored 1 wasn't that way originally, I don't believe. Can I change it? That's HUD. Alright, yeah, it's on custom. So how did they see me? I was behind boxes. Did they see me through the... Hold on a second, let me fuck these things up. Whatever. Bad dog. There's another one in there. All right. Now, this is how you complete this contract. I mean, not exactly, but you get this white wolfhound and then you throw it in the fucking incinerator. Something's bothering me. I feel like that there is another painting, but I don't remember if there is or isn't. They should, like, keep tallies of that shit. You know what I mean? They should have, like, a tally of if there is or isn't, like, a painting that you got in the stage. Another bone charm egg. Kind of want to try and get all the bone charms, because if you don't, then you'll be regretting it later. Oh, I know where the bone charm is. There's a hook mine somewhere. Like an extra one, I think. Or maybe I got them all. I think I did.
Face when I told her she was going to die soon. Well, that's what the team said. Not my fault.
This is how you sneak back downstairs without going the other way, I suppose.
What do they want? Hopefully they just leave me alone.
This is how you actually get through this game, or get through this mission, more rather,
You're
ghosting everybody.
Black magic brute? Why don't you roll in sardine paste and swim
Check this out. Guess what? Nobody's alerted. Nobody's mad at you for doing that or anything.
Dowd!
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd, I
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God? I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Dowd can explain himself back on the dreadful whale. This place really pulls in coin.
Any pictures over here? I'm trying to think. Was there one in the house? There, you know what? There was. There was one in the house. I gotta go back to the house anyway. After I said that that's not really the best option. All right.
You don't stand a chance. Show yourself, some lickers.
Yep. See, they're getting killed.
Whiskey's on me tonight.
We'll probably get a medal for this.
That was too easy. Them Iras can't fight for shit.
No need to kill the dog, so I won't. Unless a guard comes through that fucking door.
Things like us, creeping into his nest, slipping safe from earth and stone, bright with rotten piss. Then came hush, hush. Silver knives, bindings, trapped. His nest lies empty now.
Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm...
Should be a picture, right? Or was I wrong?
Open this door.
Okay, I was wrong. I feel like there's more than one picture on this stage. I feel like there's two. Somebody said, who opened this door? But, oh. I tried jumping, but it didn't work out so well. Watch it, it's gonna say that I missed like fucking 2 or 3 paintings. How many paintings did I miss? Oh, I got them all. Good. Never mind. That bothers me. I hate missing paintings because that's like easily like 200, 250 coins, which is a lot. I know it's funny me saying that even though I missed like 300 coins, but that shit does matter. I don't like getting the little fucking piddly coins you find all over the map.
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid. staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him. And he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering. That the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right.
They're just a bunch of fucking...
The same dream.
Zealots.
My arm hacked away. My eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lark. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because...
He took my arm and my face. No, he took your eye. Okay. Leech cuts, only because I don't have anything else that's really good. Fuck corrupted bone charms, they're bad. I don't like any corrupted bone charm at all.
Or doubt.
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon, before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
No problem, dude. Anyway, let me get this organized. Always get rid of stuff I don't need, so...
What has the outsider done to me?
Is that a bone? Hold Maybe that's a bone charm that allows me to make 2 displacements. I could be wrong. Yep, that's definitely a bone charm. I don't know which one it is, but... See, that's another reason why I say this game feels very limited compared to previous Dishonored games. Even the expansions, you know. I think the Knife of Dunwall and the Brigmore Witches had more content, and if they did have a new game plus, then they would be much better than Death of the Outsider. But Death of the Outsider isn't bad. If I had to put all the Dishonored games on a scale of 1 to 10, I give Dishonored 1. I give Dishonored 1 a 9, because the only reason it's not a 10 is because it doesn't have New Game Plus. Dishonored 2 is a 10. It was my game of the year for 2016. Oh, I forgot to mention Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches. Both of those get like 9s because they carry the spirit of Dishonored 1. As a matter of fact, let's just consider them a part of Dishonored 1. Now, Death of the Outsider, I have to give Death of the Outsider like a... It's hard because it's like still Dishonored, but like because of like how great we've seen Dishonored and like the point where this game is like lesser, I would have to say it's like an 8 or a 7.5. It's just at that point to me. Just at that point. But that's not bad. That's still good. An 8 is still pretty good. And a 7.5 is still pretty decent, you know. I would recommend this to people who like Dishonored.
Waste someone else's time. What would you say to some unusual?
I know it's bogus that I can, you know, just go through this area, but it's only because I know the place well now. You didn't see a thing. Another corrupt bone charm. They should have lowered the amount of corrupt bone charms that you could get in this game. There's more corrupt bone charms than there are, like, you know, black bone charms, I feel like. The black bone charms are dope. Like, I would rather have more black bone charms in this game than the regular bone charms. If you're missing what I'm doing, I'm putting on my tattoo. I'm putting on this tattoo so I can go into the eyeless bar.
This is what it takes. Don't flinch.
Otherwise, you can't. Like, they won't let you do that shit.
That must be the tattoo the eyeless leaders use.
Alright, check me out. These are all the bosses, the people who have like the tattoo appointments, right? Okay, so there's DM, which we'll come to find out who that is later. And then there's Ivan Jacoby, and then there's Shane Yun, or I think that's how you say his name. He's as you can see, he's an opera singer, composer, etc., etc.
Sean Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
No point in keeping this mutt. Or this one. They need to die. Alright. Traverse this area here. I actually do like the second and third stage, which are like pretty much, you know, the same stages. I do like these stages. The design is really good. Like, you can't really take away from it. This is a mission where you gotta, like, you know, or not a mission, it's a contract where you gotta kill this mime, and it's relatively easy, but it's not easy with that guard over there. So let's take care of that guard.
Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
Alright. I think there's a bone charm in here. All this stuff is like relatively easy to remember. You get the ability to craft bone charms like in mission level 3, but like it's so late in the game that it barely even matters. It's like why even do it? Okay, let's get this. Is he marked? Oh, there's a doggy. Definitely don't want them seeing anything.
Kinda dry. You really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
You know, I might restart. I'm gonna quick save right here. Check this out. This is one of the things I can't stand about this game, right? Check it out. Oh, it actually worked. Never mind. I was having trouble earlier in my playthroughs where I would use displace and try and do a drop assassination and shit just would not work correctly. Like, I can't explain it.
Huh. I definitely heard something. Better check.
Yo, do you guys see this? Who's gonna get right here exactly? I forgot, he's unconscious. Check this out.
I wonder who that was.
I've waited 3 hours, but there's no sign of Sean.
What's got Nini?
Are you sure he's in there? Have you seen him?
3 hours? That's nothing. I've waited 3 days to see him before. It's worth
Just go back to where you were going, buddy. There's nothing to see here.
You saw that?
Well, they definitely shouldn't have seen that. I don't like the captains. Like, there's a bone charm, which used to be an ability that allowed you to block bullets, but you can't get that. Like you can't block bullets until you get that fucking bone charm. Don't like that.
But it's already noon, and he's a
Okay.
The Forreal songbird is sure living.
Shit. Did they not give me my fucking thing? That was so fucking wonky. Like, I had the arrow. Like, they should have let me get up on the thing. That's, like, the little stuff I'm talking about. Like, the controls for this could be better, right? Thank you. Actually, I'm not gonna leave you here. Let's go over there. Also, you know, a thing about Original Game Plus, which is really weird, is like they give you 3 powers. They give you blink. They give you fucking, what was it, domino, and they also give you what is it they give you? Oh, dark vision. But the thing is, there are some bone charms in this game that you cannot reach unless you have some of these fucking powers that you have on this playthrough, right? Oh my god. I hate that that keeps happening. You know, specifically, I hate that that keeps happening because I'm gonna have to clean up all those body parts. See, come on. Oh my god. Totally not what I want at all. I like this game though. Even though I sound salty, I do like this game. You know what? This is just gonna have to stay here. I don't feel like cleaning it up right now. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the black market because there I can upgrade my shit to be very dangerous.
That's a jolly good idea.
But first, I'm gonna dispose of this mine here. I can't really do that, can I? Yes, I can.
What's going on here?
Body? Here?
Someone's not feeling well. I need help!
The rate at which you regenerate mana is entirely too slow. I'm sure somebody's gonna come through.
Sign. These rat holes spring up faster than we can shut them down.
Alright, so the mime is dead.
I miss my old cigar shop.
Shut the fuck up.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around.
This is tricky at first, because bone charm slots are key. Having a lot of ammo for the voltaic gun is key. Charge shots are key. Alright, luckily I have enough money to use makeshift bolts. That is like a lifesaver. You can just pick up any old fucking object now that is sharp and use it as a voltaic bolt. That is the best like upgrade in this game, in my opinion. Look at this. It's a nail and wood. I can just use that as voltaic shot. Oh shit. Did I just alert them? That's another thing. This place makes noise sometimes. That's really weird. It's because the rocks that fall from like the astral projection that you make, like they make a noise. I don't know why that is, but they do it.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Let me mark all these motherfuckers again. For some reason it didn't mark him. I don't know where the other one went. Don't even gotta take care of the body. Ivan Jacoby. Oh my god. Everybody's concerned about this shit. This area is too hot right now. I think there's some goods back here. I don't have the key to his apartment.
I must have a talk with the cook. That did not taste anything like pigeon. It's beyond embarrassing. I will... We'll have another dinner party for at least a month.
Huh?
Hello? Need some help over here? Ow!
Tell the outsider.
I don't like that. Let's go back to this fucking... How far away is that autosave? I can't tell where that's at. It's not that I'm worried that I got caught. That's not how I wanted to. Yo, there's this game called Code Vein that's coming out. A lot of people are saying, you know, it's the anime Dark Souls. I'm sure, you know. Okay, never mind. I didn't buy that yet.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around.
I'm sure that people know that game is like anime Dark Souls. That game is like, it's really cool looking. Like, there's a lot of things about that game that I like. Oh shit. I don't have enough money. There's a lot of things about that game that I'm liking so far. But I don't think it's entirely Dark Souls. Like, You know, there's so much more to that game. That game is made by the God Eater team, and a lot of people are just, you know, saying, "Oh, it's anime Dark Souls." It's so much more than that. Anime Dark Souls doesn't. I don't think that really gives it justice.
Beyond embarrassing. I won't be able to have another dinner party for at least a month.
Like a stocking without a leg? Count on my back. That's what? Nothing. You're some nothing.
Hey! What happened here?
He's out cold. And the season's just getting started. How hard could it be to clean a few things?
What's your
Honestly,
problem?
I'd like it for a
I never cared much for his songs.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir. Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the...
Window's not open.
Grease and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... no, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the...
Sorry, I'm in the zone right now. But yeah, fucking, I lost so much track. I lost track of what the fuck I was talking about because the guards and having to reload. But yeah, Code Vein is being shown off at the Tokyo Game Show right now, and I'm interested. It's
to speak for those whose
like the cursor system, the lock-on system is like Dark Souls, but the combo system is definitely nothing like Dark Souls. So I think people will be a little bit surprised, but they should be surprised in a good way. Like, I really disagree with the fact that, you know, people think Dark Souls is the end-all be-all of action RPGs. It's just
no, that's not
true.
Perhaps I should... A story about Martin Olaro's threadbare shroud. A tearjerker, that one. Put everyone in a sympathetic mood. Or maybe that joke about the...
Like, Dark Souls is cool, but don't get me wrong, like, I'd still rather be playing some Kingdom Hearts if it came down to it.
His teeth. No, scratch that. Jokes about the dead are too risky.
Go ahead, walk to where it says you're gonna walk. Go ahead, it's cool.
The knocker at the window. Deliciously sinister. Now, what am I thinking? Citizens of Karnaca. No. Dear citizens of Karnaca. Beloved citizens of Karnaca. Ah! Think, Ivan, think.
Ivan motherfucking Jacoby.
The dead. The dead are being moved. The wandering spirits are watching us, citizens of Karnaca.
He had to go over there, right?
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the
I wonder if he'll be able to see me. This is worth a test.
of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving...
Yep, he sure was. I didn't know if he was leaning over or something else. It's a good thing I quick saved that. Oh, they're showing off rifle gameplay for Code Vein. It actually looks pretty fucking dope. I don't know why it takes so much stamina to hold a rifle, but whatever.
Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames
let me see if I can jerry-rig this.
the living. Would you want your loved ones to... no, that's not it. Worse. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the... feeling.
I don't think I can.
Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames...
I'm just gonna have to wait.
Where's Winstead with those papers? I should give him my house key when he gets here so he can bring me another coat. It's filthy.
Come on, man.
Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving. Wait.
You don't need to be there right now.
Citizens of Karnaca, we're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Time we destroy a
I wish
grave
I had a
and
hook
erase a
mine.
name from our cemeteries. A silent scream resounds through the void. Would you want your loved ones... No, that's not it either. Perhaps I should start my story about Martin Malora's threadbare shroud. Tearjerker, that one. Put everyone in a sympathetic mood. Or maybe that joke about the false teeth. No, scratch that. Jokes about the dead are too risky. The audience might think it's in poor taste. Spooky story. The knocker at the window. Or sinister. No, thinking. Citizens of Karnaca. No. Dear citizens of Karnaca.
This dude's like me. It's like I can't fucking get my thoughts together and say what the hell I want.
Think.
Ivan Jacoby.
The dead. The dead are being moved. The wandering spirits are watching us, citizens of Karnaca. Oh, that might scare the audience. Citizens...
Are you up there?
Of Karnaca. I'm here today...
Come on. Now's not the time.
I'll check around.
I'll help you look around.
They don't want you to disappear too. Next time, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Let's see. What was it?
There's a bone charm. Fucking bright lights, man. I wish you could turn lights like that off. That shit gets on my nerves. It's just like all in my face.
Pull here, put it back on.
Alright, now we're gonna go into his apartment. Whatever. Alright.
Ugh. These people are sick. It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
It's not in here. I'm just searching because I think there's like some incriminating evidence or something that you can find on this guy. Because in the third mission, you can make him kill himself. Well, you don't make him do anything, but it's a thing that happens. Spoiler alert. What does this do? I don't think there's anything else in this apartment.
wicked it'd be to clean a few things. Honestly,
shut up.
how do I pay for a house full of servants when they don't do anything?
That's so weird. You guys see that? You see how I'm not inching it upward, but like you still get the arrow? That's the sweet spot. I'm just gonna race this motherfucker.
What is all this racket? Shit, somebody's down! Let's see.
Strange. That looks like Shindere Peak. But what's that light?
Oh yeah, there's a bone charm up here. A black bone charm. Alright, distracting visit actually is kind of bad. Void conduit. Oh, I didn't even realize I got this. I love void conduit. Is it time for a little high chaos action? I don't see a captain. Ah, they're too close together. I'm not gonna fuck with them right now.
Nothing. What's going on here? What's happening now?
See, that's another thing about like this stage and its design. Is like you do one thing anywhere, the entire fucking stage just like freaks out. I wonder if these guys are hostile. I got something for them if they are.
That ought to keep him quiet. He won't go snooping around asking...
Is someone asking?
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation. I must be onto something big.
What investigation?
Karnaka's had a string of gruesome murders, all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement.
Here's your proof. You were right. It was Jacoby. He seems to have unusual hobbies.
I knew it! Those monsters. Ivan Jacoby, my friend, you're going down.
Hold on a second.
The combination is 422. Help yourself.
422. You know, I think they like immediately start working on the next Dishonored game, like as soon as they finish doing Dishonored. But the thing is, you have to do so many things with Dishonored, all these like variables and shit, that they get caught up in doing that. Does that make any sense? Like they get caught up in recording all the voice acting, they get caught up in a whole lot of shit, so they just can't do it all at once, right?
Flies for a second.
No blood flies, just me, homie. You're gonna cause me way too much trouble. Had to kill that motherfucker. This guy is still sweeping. Like, there's been like a bunch of murders all around him, and he's just, you know, he's indifferent towards it. Going into this bank, I'm going to complete this contract real quick.
Think you're all locked up nice like everything else in this place? I know
Waste
where you live.
someone else's time.
I know how you get there.
Hello.
And I know your sweet little kitten, your darling Agatha, would look real fine cut open. I got uses for catguts. If you don't want to find out what for, you better have the rest of what you owe ready by tomorrow. Last warning.
That sounds lovely.
You might want to watch that behavior of yours.
You know, Darkside Phil said the powers in Dishonored, Death of the Outsider are nerf versions of stuff that you already have in Dishonored. I think that's a big assumption, and it's very incorrect. Like, Semblance, the thing that you can compare Semblance to is Possession. But Possession, this is not a nerf form of Possession. I can keep this as long as I want, as long as I stay still. Not only that, but the whole, the downside to it, the cons of it, are way different than what you would get from the cons of Possession. Like, look, I can stay here as much as I like. I can observe what's going on, and I can possess somebody else if I will that to happen. Or not possess, you know what I mean. See what I'm saying? Okay. I know that she's going. I know where she's going. It's the same place every time, which is kind of very Dishonored, not Dishonored-like. Check this out. Get a running start while you're doing it, and then bam, there you go. These guys are back to playing dice.
I'm just going to burst.
What the fuck? You guys see what's happening right now? Alright. So she's gonna end up right there tying her shoes and shit. While that's happening, I'm gonna mark a couple people and make sure that, you know, they're not watching anything at all. These guys are like permanently looking over there. They're permanently looking over here. I think it'll be okay for me to like burn these guys up. That's what the charged voltaic incendiary rounds are for. They're for like big fucking groups of people.
My knee feels better. The fresh air really helped. And the calendula flowers.
She missed entirely. What's the matter with her?
Here's all I got from the bank. I'll go back tomorrow for the rest. I really don't want to cut up that cat.
If you do save some of its fat.
Everybody saw it anyway. But who are they going to tell? Nobody. guys want to see a neat trick? You know what? I'll show you that trick here in a minute. There actually is. I fucking hate that you can't upgrade shit, man. This is Shane Young's I don't know what to call her.
What's wrong?
Guards, someone!
That's the life.
It's that chain reaction I was talking about. Everybody's going to the fucking same place. Or all over the place, more rather. Watch this shit. Oh, I didn't look at the secret knock thing.
We should talk to the magistrate.
Okay, so there's a secret knock between this chick who I'm about to mimic, and like the dude who she's like the mistress for. Alright, check it out. Nobody notices that I have this sword. Check this shit out.
You up for a beer later?
No, I am not. What the fuck? No.
Sure, he knows anything about the boss. Well, still. Tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more like it.
Swift Shadow, that's the ability to move in a slightly faster and stealth. Yeah, that's what I want.
Hey,
What happened here?
What are you talking about?
You little shit!
What the fuck, man? I was supposed to assassinate her. They fucked me on that. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll stream again later on.